Bartering. Bartering was what our ancestors started with, right? As a transaction. You take a small village in Europe somewhere in Africa, somewhere here in North America, back then. So in a small village, how people were making sure that they can exchange goods and services. Today in this video, we will talk about consensus. So how consensus work between people, how is it even used in this era of digital currency to make sure that when Mark and I choose, or when Freddie and I choose to exchange goods and services, we can come up to an agreement. And then once we come up to an agreement, in real life, what do? You use your wallet to pay people. How does that apply also to digital currency? Hi, my name is Achille Combat, and by now, if you're not new, I'm the co-founder of wEquipu, and our goal and our mission is to equip business owners around tools to help them increase the money that comes through their business, to build the team, and also to leverage on one resource that we all have for the same volume, time. So if you notice, since with the last videos, we have been focusing on the digital currency. And I know as small and medium-sized businesses, local businesses, so many business owners are not just getting maybe the right information, which makes them actually stay away. And our goal here is to bring that information or that misinformation, right, out of business owners' life so that they know how to start tapping into this great tool that is digital currency, which will allow them to do transaction directly with their client without relying on a third party to validate, right? Without relying on an institution to validate. Because again, in one of the prior video, we told you how transactions are still valid even with digital currency, but it's done with the community. Now, I was talking about bartering. So when it started, if one person exchanged wheat with another person that has oil, they come to an agreement. They come between them, they will accept that, the value or the measurement of how much wheat will be equal to how much oil, right? To make the transaction is just between both of them. Now, once they do that, if the person who's bringing the oil or the person who's bringing wheat or corn or flour, if one of them is not trustworthy, the whole village will know. Remember, I brought you back a little bit in a local village. We're not talking about global market right now. So the whole village will know. The same thing is happening with digital currency at a bigger scale, at a global scale. That's why trust in this process is one key thing for us in this collective project, Pi project. We are just counting on people-to-people transaction. So the consensus here is based on coming to that agreement, making sure that in the whole village, the person who's bringing the wheat is known as having good wheat, is known as being reliable. So that once he does or once she does the transaction, there is a validation that she's credible. She had good product or good service. So that consensus is also used in the digital arena, and you will hear that expression a lot bit. It means nothing else than what I just pictured to you. Not to get too much into the technical piece, because all these videos are meant, or we're making them for everyday people. We're making them for business owners, local business owners who are not expert or who are not trained to understand all the technical thing. So the consensus is an agreement. The consensus is you being validated in the whole community, in the whole village, that you have good oil, that you're not fake, you're not playing, okay, people. And here is done in the whole, publicly, it's done in the whole community, in the whole network. Consensus. Now, to be able to do those transactions, I'm going to always picture how things are working in the traditional system with, the financial system, right? We all here, we go around with wallets. Because if through that wallet, yes, you may have credit card and all that, but traditionally it was bills or coins that we have in the wallet. So for you to be able to do your transaction, your wallet is yours, right? Nobody else can come take your physical wallet and start pulling money out, right? I'm sure you will take that person to quickly down, because it's your property. Now, many people are asking, so yeah, you guys are talking about money. It's virtual. How will I make sure that, whatever I have is secure? Whatever I have is me who can use it and all that. So wallets are also digital. And the way they use is like you have two keys. One that is public, because when it's public, it's allowing people to actually pay you as a business owner. That's why it's public. They need to know how to make the payment to you. And they have one that is a private. Then that's for money going out of your wallet. Then not everybody need to know that key. Because now, for you to pay people, you taking money out of your wallet. And not everybody should be allowed to come and take money out of your wallet. So those two keys that you will have will be very crucial in any cryptocurrency they exist. Just to allow people, because it's again transaction based, right? Just to allow people to pay you. The public one is known, but the private one is to allow you to take money out of then your digital wallet to pay other people. So when you hear wallet, it's nothing else than that physical wallet that you have in your pocket, or you have in you have with you wherever you go, because within that wallet is your money. Inside that wallet is your credit card and all those other tools that you use to make a payment. So in this video today, I just wanted to bring the concept of consensus and the concept of wallet into how it works, or bring it in, show actually how it works on the digital arena. Very simple, no complication and math here, but understand that all those two elements that we just mentioned in this video are still working, are still possible. Even though we talk about a currency that people always get confused, it's virtual. So if it's virtual, is it real? Is it real money? It is real money. It's just with technology, with internet, just the fact that is allowing you to do transaction peer to peer. is already a big innovation. And we mentioned this before. The person who came up even with Bitcoin, that was his goal. How can we allow people to exchange goods and services without relying every time or depending on a centralized authority? That's the basis of all these digital currencies. Every single thing around it is being validated, is being used just like the physical money that you have with you, with the only difference that now you can carry it anywhere you want without even having to fear robbers or thieves, without having to fear censorship, without having to fear that a decision may come from a financial institution that will affect the worth that you have through digital currency. So please, open your mind. Start doing your own reading. Because there's nothing more beautiful to see that you can do transaction with your client, with your customers, without having to wait and pay maybe heavy fees because somebody else, another institution, find a business model around it to be able to make more money. So if you've been watching us, if you've been watching our videos, we build all the tools. We're choosing the tools to equip business owners based on one single principle. When you don't know where you're going, just look back from where you came from. I'll see you in the next video.